liking this? Beer! Who said beer? Who two of you said beer? We're going to have to go back to Salt and Pepper to revise some lyrics. Welcome to the south side of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Welcome to Love Pro Wrestling 39. It's time to pretend, y'all. Thank you for being here. My name is Spencer Love. I will be your Minister of Fun, your maitre d', your host, your, well, probably the most annoying guy you're going to see tonight. But 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Meatloaf said that. And Meatloaf's never lied about anything, right? His name is Robert Paulson, apparently, but that's I'm glad at least the crowd went a little mild for that one. Thank y'all for being here on the south side of Edmonton on, I guess, the first Friday of the month. I've missed you guys. It's been 5 weeks, so we're going to get real friggin' live. You got an extra 7 days of energy in y'all. Am I right? Am I right? Ryan, am I right? Am I right? Woo! There we go. Thank you. Come on. Participation points are encouraged. You know that. Ryan, there are a couple of other things, show that sign off real quick if you can, because there are a couple of things that we want to make sure that everybody's got front of mind while they're here at the Record Salt Edmonton. Number 1, you're going to hear some cursing tonight. It'll probably come from me. These guys make me upset every so often through their words and actions, but what we're not going to hear tonight is anything racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, misogynistic, any Nazi shit, which is weird to clear up in the year of our Lord 2025, am I right? I don't like these new Nazis, and that better not be a hot take for anybody here in the rec room. Because if we do hear that here in the rec room South Edmonton, Ryan, what happens? Kick him out! You get the fuck out of here! I told you to hear some cursing. I qualified that. I got my motives in line, I would like to think. The other thing that we want to make sure that we acknowledge is we are acknowledging that we're on traditional Treaty 6 territory, the ancestral territory of the Cree, the Dene, the Blackfoot, the Dakota Sioux, the Saulteaux, and the Métis of Regions 2, 3, and 4. We're going to have some fun tonight, you guys. Ginha's back taking on Crowe. T.Y. Jackson and Rich King go 1-on-1. The Short Kings challenge for your tag team championship. And we all have a couple of beverages tonight. As long as you are inclined to have a couple of beverages, you get home safe and you hit your bartender. That's a lot of coffee to put the leaves there, you guys. But once again, to slow it down for everybody, I talk a lot, but I like to think I talk about some important stuff. If you're going to have a couple of beverages tonight, make sure you get home safe. Make sure you tip your bartenders, because we're back here on August 29th for an event I'm real excited for. I did one of those Instagram posts, as the kids are calling them, and I said that our LPW 40 branding is some of our favorite yet. So y'all are going to be here among the millions! But this one, Ryan, you're supposed to lead this!
Supposed to do a lot of things.
I know, but this is another one! So Ryan, for the millions! Fuck, okay, now I have to complain about all of you. We're all going to yell. We just got to say the and millions portion of the show. I don't even feel bad throwing you under the bus anymore. Okay. For the millions! All the individuals tuned in on IWTV, thank you for being here. Thank y'all for being here. But make sure you're back here on August 29th. That doesn't happen until y'all get home safely and, well, selfishly making sure you support the fine individuals here at the Rec Room South Edmonton. Not only your bartenders, but Mike, Ken, Bud, Dustin, everybody killing it behind the production booth for here on the south side of Edmonton. And don't worry, world, I suppose. Don't worry, world. You don't have to listen to me talk. You got the audible shot with a big, bad Boris. LPW Hall of Fame commentator.
It is go time, baby. Let's go. I love me a Boris chant.
Behind the microphone tonight, getting the moose ears from Thaddeus III. Who that man? I love you guys so much. You make my job so easy. The only thing I really have to do on my end of things is like professionally announce professional wrestling. Do you guys want to see me be really good at my job? I got a smattering of very different and equally displeasing reactions. Wow, my one shred of self-confidence thus far. The mullet's looking fucking good, I can tell you that much. Don't cheer for me, cheer for the mullet. I can't dance, I can't sing, as Phil Collins once said. Nate, you ready to go?
Oh yeah.
Dustin, you ready to go? We're all good? Shout out to Nate making his Love Pro Wrestling debut tonight. Here's the stuff, so if you're frustrated with him, take it out on me. I never get booze, so my ego can take it. Why are you frustrated with him? The following contest is scheduled for one fall! One fall! And will be referee. Alberta loves referees. Our 2025 official of the year just been on.
2025, you can see the future.
Making our way to the ring first.
It is August the 1st, 2025, and we are live on IWTV for Love Pro Wrestling Volume 39, Time to Pretend. My name is Big Bad Boris. I will be calling all of the action tonight. We have got a stacked lineup front to back. We are going to start off with some tag team action. The runaway model, Nick Shostastyk, a beautiful man, if I do say so myself, gave up a very lucrative career in the modeling industry to pursue his dream of professional wrestling.
Tag team partner.
And this is an interesting combination with the money. Chad Millz set to make his way to the ring. Nick Shostastyk's partner. The first time these two have teamed, to my knowledge.
Let's go, baby!
Nick Shostastyk, the world's greatest frat boy, president of Masta Beta. Yes, that's what I said, Masta Beta. You see the red...
We're feeling good.
See that red Solo Cup, apparently a championship caliber beer pong player from what I've been told.
And their opponents.
And this is a duo that have been at the forefront of a lot of controversy and, quite frankly, a lot of ass whippings. You see Rose and her Thorns, this new team, the Heavy Haters. Nasty Nate Nixon, White Shirt William Taylor. They've been running roughshod over Love Pro Wrestling over the past few months. See Rose out on the outside. Your current Love Pro Wrestling Scramble champion, winning that title thanks to these two, and they've had a stranglehold on that division, and they've been looking to branch out. We saw them attacking Michael Richard Blais last month, and tonight Rose gets a shot at that Love Pro Wrestling Challenge Championship currently held by MRB. But we are set to kick things off on a Friday night here in South Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Nick Shostastyk, the runaway model, the legal man for his team, looking like Nasty Nate Nixon Oh, perhaps not. Looks like white shirt William Taylor wasting no time. It's that big clothesline, putting the bad mouth on Shostastyk, and these two heavy hitters as aggressive as they come. And they've been telling anybody who would listen they are staking their claim to any and all gold here at Love Pro Wrestling. Head block takeover from Shostastyk, looking to follow up. Drops the elbow tonight, our main event. LPW tag team titles are on the line. Pair of Lira defending against the Short Kings. Lost a hold of Shostastyk, trying with that Irish whip. Put the brakes on that hip toss. Just too big to take over, dumped out. Looking to follow up, but got caught with that shoulder in the midsection. Great show of power from the runaway model. Slingshot into the elbow, nicely done. And William Taylor wanting no part of Shostastyk, making the tag to Nasty Nate Nixon. We have got a grudge match on tap later on tonight. Rich King and T.Y. Jackson finally going to go one-on-one. Former stablemates, teammates in the Rads. The Rads imploded. And now we're going to see those two go head-to-head. Dean Richtor in action later against the Canadian Goose. Boot to the midsection from Nate Nixon, grabbing that side headlock. Again, we thank you for spending your Friday night with us here. If you're in the building or watching us live on IWTV or wherever you may find us, we appreciate you. Nixon grinding in that headlock. Shostastyk looking to shove off in the ropes. Nice drop down. Leapfrog, he caught Nixon on the way down. Now looking to follow up, putting the boots. Nixon up to his feet, looking a little weary. Reverse that Irish whip. Broke that wrist control and now laying in the chops. And I think when the shirt comes off, that's when you mean business. Or bigness, as some people like to say. Toe to toe. Nixon and Shostastyk. Oh. There's the tag, and now the money. Chad Millz seeing his first action in this tag team bout. Our opening contest here at LPW 39.
Give me all you got, Nasty! I got a big chest. I worked out today, Chad Millz.
Oh, man. Lighting up the chest of Chad Millz. This kid likes to party, and I think we're at a chop party. Something I want no part of.
All money, baby!
Millz, hard overhand. Back and forth they go. Oh, man. Just flesh on flesh. Bouncing off the walls here at the Rec Room. Oh, man.
Nasty box! It's money time!
Nate Nixon had enough of that. Changing up the strategy. Millz able to duck that chop. Duck the leg layered as well. Caught that drop kick.
Nasty rocks!
Nixon looking to follow up. Oh, caught in the waistlock. Nixon held onto that top rope. Now he ducks the leg lariat, but caught that leaping European uppercut. As you heard from Spencer Love off the top, Ginha back in the building, taking on LPW Grand Champion Stephen Crowe in a non-title match. Stacked lineup here for LPW 39. Looking for some tandem offense from Millz and Shostastyk. Look at the chest of Chad Millz, red as a beet. Hooking that leg out at 2 is the nasty one. Series of chops to the chest of Nixon from Shostastyk. Handspring, but got caught in that waistlock and dumped with the German.
Get up, model.
Nixon looking to follow up.
Model.
Charging the corner, Shostastyk got the boots up but got caught by Nixon, and he is in a corner he does not want to be in. There's the tag to white shirt William Taylor. Snapping off that German from in the ropes, back of the head, crashing hard into the canvas. And now Taylor coming in looking like he wants to pick the bones.
Appreciate you, Rose.
This trio of Rose, Nixon, and Taylor seems to be growing in strength and more formidable as every LPW live event continues.
Break him down.
Come on, Shostastyk, come on, baby!
Grinding that headlock in. Millz wants the tag. Again, hurled into no man's land. And you saw Taylor taking a peek back just to make sure Millz wasn't feeling froggy. And now tandem offense from these two thorns. Quick tags in and out. Gonna double up their efforts on Shostastyk again. Change of direction from Nixon with that sliding clothesline. Taylor going for the cover. Shostastyk out at 2, showing some fortitude. He needs to get to the corner and make a tag. He's been on the receiving end of a lot of abuse, including this blatant choke right in front of the ref. Then Owen administering that 5 count.
You got to. I'm right here, Nikki, baby. I'm right here.
Up onto the shoulders. Show of strength. Shostastyk trying to elbow his way out. Got the feet underneath him and realized he was in no man's land. Had to make a quick adjustment. Hit the famouser. He needs to get to the corner and make a tag, but he's going to have to go around the carcass of white shirt William Taylor. Taylor looking to make that tag as well. Chad Millz legal. Referee did not see the tag. I mean, you can't like the way they do business, but it's certainly effective as they have isolated Shostastyk. Never met a rule they wouldn't break. Up on the shoulder, down across the knee with the cradle breaker, hooking the leg. Oh, Shostastyk out at 2, barely. And he's going to have to begin that fight to the corner all over again. Tag to Nixon. These two working like a well-oiled machine here in our opening contest here at LPW 39. Again, quick tags in and out. Be sure to follow us on all social medias at Love Wrestling CA. We've got a lot of great stuff coming up to end the summer and into the autumn season. Shostastyk able to take out both Nixon and Whiteshirt. Making his way over to make the tag. Referee definitely saw this one. Here comes the money indeed. Chad Millz handling both members. Oh, big roaring elbow, rocked the jaw. Kick right to the sternum, series of kicks from Millz. Shotgun dropkick sends him into the corner he don't want to be in. Chad Millz fired up like it's a spring break kegger. Stacking up. Nixon and Taylor in the corner, charging in. And the complexion of this match has changed in a hurry. Taylor staggering into the clutches. Nice twisting suplex. Gonna hook the leg and go for the cover. Two count only, says Judge Ben Omen. But Chad Millz certainly in the driver's seat, maybe looking to go high risk here in the corner. Oh, charging in. Oh, he went for the neck breaker. Taylor able to avoid impact. Ducking that clothesline. Popped up on that middle rope, hit that leaping European uppercut. Looking to keep the pressure going. That caught him right in the mush. Nixon in to break up that pinning combination just in the nick of time. I mean, Nick Shostastyk on a one-match winning streak. Got a big win over Lumberjack Larry Woods last month. I mean, it was under some controversial circumstances, but the record books say what the record books say. Shostastyk heaving. Nasty Nate down to the floor. He's got to keep his eyes on what's going on in the ring. Series of hard strikes. Trying to take the big man up. Going for the cover. Tried to sneak in a pinning combination. A runaway model drops the leg. Nick Shostastyk looking to scoop up the big man. Great show of power. And now,
Look out, he's coming!
Chad Millz up to the top. Meanwhile, down on the Rose, distracting Millz. We saw Nixon take out Nick Shostastyk. Chad Millz went for that splash, that flying kegger. No water in the pool, and now he's left in the clutches of Nate Nixon and Whiteshirt William Taylor. Butterflies the arms. Spiked into the canvas. And Nixon and Taylor continue their reign of terror. Rose and her thorns, the heavy haters, making another statement here in Love Pro Wrestling. that they are here to stay and looking to collect belts. Rose calling her shot for later on tonight, as she will tangle with Michael Richard Blais for the Love Pro Wrestling Challenge Championship.
You for a microphone, and you, out of the goodness of your heart, gave them that microphone, and they didn't give the microphone back, Rose, would you be upset?
Yeah, if I'm Spencer, I don't want to piss these guys off.
Look, you're entitled to your opinion, and especially your opinion that I agree with and wholehearted. We're going to reset. We're going to manifest positivity. Instagram has told me to do that. Andre hates positivity. Andre, I'm going to ask you a question here. I'm going to do this out of, again, the goodness of my heart. Do you want to buy me a beverage, or do you want to buy someone who is celebrating a birthday a beverage here tonight? You're not getting out either.
I already bought myself one.
Oh, great. Congratulations. Andre's selfish. Do this, man.
He said it was all everybody. That's his tab. Everyone's the root here. No.
Oh! Andre just intentionally disrespected each and every one of you. Boo this man! Marissa, we'll talk about your birthday in a second. I bought enough time. We're good to go. The following contest is scheduled for one fall! And will be refereed! Alberta loves referees by PWA Hall of Famer Mike the Fitz Fitzpatrick. Making it right to the ring first.
Moments ago, I spoke of the heavy hands. The very, very heavy hands of White Shirt William Taylor and Nasty Nate Nixon, and this is a man cut very much from the same cloth. Dean Richtor.
Fuck that weak shit.
Representing the Cardiac Championship gym, weighing in 233 pounds, is the real-time Richtor.
Richtor does not do a lot of flashy offense. He will just go through you. We've seen Richtor compete in a lot of multi-man matches, scramble matches, and I've always felt
His opponent.
that he's one big victory away from stepping into a bigger spotlight here in LPW, and he's going to go one-on-one with arguably the most popular member of the LPW roster, the Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw. Kyle Shaw, a former clandestine society champion of Salvation. Also competed in his share of scramble and multi-man matches. Going in alone tonight against Dean Richtor. I know you're honking at home. I can see you in your living room.
You guys over
You got a cold bevy in one hand. You got a... You're sitting at home in Indianapolis, Indiana. Your lovely wife by your side. You got a beverage in one hand, maybe some potato chips in the other. You're honking your little heart out. I know you are. The Michael Fitzpatrick, third man in the ring. As we are set to get underway with our second matchup here at LPW 39. There's the bell. We are underway.
I think he's lovely.
So handsome!
I gotta say, the Goose always has a unique coif. Every live event, there's something cool, interesting, and a little bit wacky going on with the hair, but I think I'm just jealous because I don't got any hair to speak of. Collar and elbow in the middle. The side headlock taken by Richtor, but not for long. Big shoulder tackle. Like I said, he will go through you. Nothing flashy about the offense, but he can get it done, charging the ropes. Nice headlock takeover from the Goose. Handspring into the drop kick. Still to come, our main event, LPW Tag Team Championships on the line. Lira and the Short Kings. The LPW Grand Champion Stephen Crowe in action. MRB and Rose. And the grudge match of all grudge matches. T.Y. Jackson and Rich King. Raining down right hands and left hands to the face of the Canadian Goose. Using that unique haircut to bring him back to his feet. Clubbering, as the late great Dusty Rose would say, busting the gourd of the Goose. Gaining momentum, that big knee strike to the back. Richtor unusually vicious. Hanging Goose out to dry. Over that bottom rope, and now just stomping on the back of his head. Wow. We saw Richtor push MRB to his limit last month. MRB sneaking out a victory with that inside cradle to keep that title. And that might have just made Richtor that much more aggressive. Charging the corner. Big boot to the skull. Man, heavy hands, hard strikes from Richtor. Looking to fire Goose across the other side. Hard into the corner, looking to follow up with another boot to the side of the skull. I gotta say, I'm a little taken aback at the viciousness. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised with the viciousness of Richtor on display. Hip lock takeover again, charging the ropes, drop kick, basement style, going for the cover, hooks the leg. Shaw with the right shoulder up. And this is not the first beating that the Canadian Goose Kyle Shaw has taken. We talk often of his wherewithal and ability to absorb punishment and come back swinging. Oh, able to slide out the back door, shoves Richtor into the buckle. Shaw on spaghetti legs here. Unable to follow up, but that's using your head. And the honks are ringing out here at the Rec Room, South Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Series of elbows between the eyes. Nice head scissor takeover. Sends Richtor out onto the apron. Shaw charging in. Knocks Richtor down to the floor. Shaw through the ropes. Takes out Richtor on the floor. The Goose can fly. And wisely firing Richtor right back in the ring. Can't win the match on the floor. Looking like Shaw wants to go high risk. Up to that top rope. Cross body on target. Two. Richtor left shoulder shot right up. That, my friends, is Mr. Flacco. And Dean Richtor about to get up close and personal if the Goose has his way. Richtor wanting no part. Vicious German suplex. Threw him across the ring. Looking to do it again. Man. I mean, this looks like a new and even more improved version of Dean Richtor at the expense of the Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw. Helping him back up to his feet. He might be looking for another one of those Germans. Oh, man. Back of the head snapping off the canvas. Richtor going for the cover. But Mr. Flacco kicked out. Richtor looking to keep the foot on the gas pedal, however. Whoa. I mean, that says a lot of things. Man. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. That is science, and that is violence. That is gross and violent. But you gotta give Shaw his due. I mean, he is absorbing all this punishment and continuing to fight. Tried to muscle him up. Couldn't hang on. Readjusting his plan, scooped and slammed. And now Richtor looking to go high risk. Headbutt right on target. There's the cover, hook the leg, and Richtor with a very vicious and impressive win. Dean Richtor looking as vicious as ever in that victory over the Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw. Richtor rather proud of his handiwork. And the Canadian Goose, Kyle Shaw, coming to his senses. Gonna attempt to make his way back to the locker room and lick his wounds. But rest assured, Kyle Shaw will live, and he will live to fight another day.
For $80,000, I have a pair of Nick Shostastyk's sunglasses. The bidding will start at $8,000. Is that Canadian? Don't worry. It's about $7 American. We're all good. We got this. And then you account for tariffs and all of that. So $8,000 American.
A bargain at any price.
And didn't even look at me while I replied. And I'm hurt by that. Do this, man! How's I'm making sure you're just directly taking shots at me? Wow. Wow, Wes, boo this man again. Shots for, shots at. I'm not a shots guy. I am a beer guy, and I can see that you have excellent taste in beverages. What was going and purchasing the second brand new custom beverage from Love Pro Wrestling, Jack and Juicy Grapefruit Ale. Can anybody answer to me as to why the fuck I pointed this way? Because I can't.
I thought he was pointing at me, and I had no idea why.
But guys, I'm trying my best. I'm having fun. You better not be stealing merchandise, Ryan. That's $8,000 worth of merch. We'll figure it out later. We ain't all that worried about it. But it ain't my merch. We're fine to go. Who's out in a pro wrestling show for the first time tonight? Welcome. Thank you all for being here on the south side of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. We got one more match before intermission, and wowza, as I was instructed to say when I announced this match, because, well, Ryan, why do we say yes, chef here at Love Pro Wrestling?
We're cooking!
Because we're fucking cooking here on the south side of Edmonton. And this one,
Spencer's cooking! Spencer's cooking! Spencer's cooking!
you know what sucks as a fucking white guy? I realize I dance like Trump and I hate it. It's the worst. It's not even ironic time. Fuck that guy. Anywho, let's get back to pro wrestling. We aren't going to talk about any negative shit here tonight. Right, Nate? One more for Nate! There we go. The vibes are back, as the kids are saying. I don't know, I'm 33. I have no idea what's fucking cool anymore. The following contest is scheduled for one fall! And it's for the World Pro Wrestling Challenge Championship! The referee for this title bout, PWA Hall of Famer, Mike the Fitz Fitzpatrick. Making their way to the ring first, your challenger.
We have already seen Rose and her thorns make an impact here at LPW 39, and now it's time for our first championship match of the evening. Michael Richard Blais is going to defend his LPW Challenge Championship against that competitor, Rose. Coming out alone, I gotta say, I'm a little bit shocked by that. Usually flanked by Taylor and Nixon. see Rose with that Scramble Championship looking to add more singles gold. Rose here by way of Quebec, Muay Thai kickboxing background.
And your champion.
And this is a man whose life has been a little bit tumultuous lately. Things are a little bit sketchy in the camp of the clandestine society since Stephen Crowe became Love Pro Wrestling Grand Champion. It seems like he's been the one calling the shots in the clandestine society, perhaps maybe rubbing MRB a little bit the wrong way, but I'll speak of the devil as I did moments ago. I said Rose came alone, but she very much did not. Blais looking to fight off Nixon and Taylor. Rose with a hold of MRB, sticking that hand underneath that turnbuckle. Now Blais stuck that hand wedged in between that turnbuckle and the rope, and now stomping on the wrist. Underneath that turnbuckle cover is a solid steel bolt and a ring. Just crushing that wrist against it. And with Rose with that kickboxing background, knows how to use the feet and big leaping knee strike from Taylor. One from Nixon as well, and MRB starting this title defense behind the 8-ball in a big way. Oh man. Pair of knees. MRB laid out before this thing can even get started. And now, after a job well done, Nixon and Taylor retreat to the background. Rose gonna go to work. There's the bell. All the extracurriculars took place before the bell. Unfortunately, nothing that the official could do. And now Rose in that kickboxing background looking to go to work. Targeting that arm of God's gift to wrestling, Michael Richtor Blais. And we know Blais has a lot of fight. Ooh, man, Blais has a lot of fight in him, but I mean, with a bad wing, there's not a lot you could do. Now that Fujiwara armbar, you see her elevating those hips to add more pressure. Blais might be forced to tap right away. Able to get the shoulders down. Great way to escape the submission hold, but Rose right back on, controlling that arm. MRB muscling Rose up into the backbreaker. And that might buy him a little bit of time to assess the damage to that arm and maybe plot some offense, but who knows? Rose out on the apron. She's got a hold of that arm and hangs. They'll pull the shoulder out of the socket. I mean, the wrist, the elbow, that whole arm is damaged to say the least. Now into the corner, into the steel ring post. Rose, Nixon, and Taylor, they came in tonight with a game plan, and so far, it has worked to a T. Rose now looking to follow up, charges the corner, MRB up and over. But again, she grabs a hold of that arm, and even just arm wringer, a basic, no disrespect intended, but a basic wrestling move. With that arm compromised like that, does incredible damage. Now again, Blais ducks the kick, rolls her up, shoulders down. Able to kick out. Rose charging in. Sidestep by Blais. She hit the buckle hard. MRB with that one good arm looking to follow up. Trying to get everything, all the bones and joints back where they should be. Rose able to spin out. Blais breaks the grip. Just instinct to block that kick, but that arm. You take away so much of your offense and defense. And again, Rose targeting that arm, extending it out, stomping away on that elbow joint, on the bicep, on the tricep. Man. I mean, Blais grabbing that leg just to try to keep it from kicking him in the arm. Oh, cross arm breaker. Blais trying to maintain grip so that arm's not extended. MRB. That cross arm breaker's locked in deep. Trying to find a way to get to the rope. Able to get to his feet. Looking like he might be trying to go for sharpshooter. Rose kicks to the head to get out of the grasp of the challenge champion. As I mentioned earlier, he was in tough last month against Dean Richtor. Inside cradle got the job done, and he's in tough here again. This time around against Rose. Full Nelson spins out, calling for that brain buster. Rose able to go behind. Going to the eyes, raking the eyes and the nose. Blais backs her into the corner to break that grip. Now he can't see. Now again, that cross armor, this time locked over that top rope. Blais using that muscle to try to escape it, stretching out over that top rope, just does so much more damage. MRB following Rose up to that middle turnbuckle. Oh man. Hold of that arm and almost in like a Kimura. Blais adjusting the position of his body. Able to break the grip. Takes that extra step up to the top. MRB with the big superplex. That took a lot out of Rose, but I'm sure that took just about as much out of the challenge champion. Oh, come on, man. These two out again. Nate Nixon, white shirt, William Taylor. Blais goes for the cover. They were ready to get in there and break up that pin if need be. Rose able to get the shoulder up. Essentially a 3-on-1, and I gotta wonder where exactly Stephen Crowe is in all this. Maybe that's a question I shouldn't be asking. MRB looking to butterfly the arms, maybe thinking about that final consecration. But I think with that bad wing, not enough power in that arm to get it done. Got that kick coming in. Gonna go for it again. Again, Rose slips out the back door, control of that arm. MRB rolling through, creating space, but not enough. Code red from Rose. 2. MRB able to kick out. Oh man, running knee strike from the challenger. We could have new champion here. Oh, MRB barely gets the shoulder up. sickeningly, Nixon and Taylor trying to rally this crowd behind Rose. Blais on his knees. The one gun salute, able to duck that kick. Single leg with the dragon screw. Held on. Hits a second. Still holding on. A trio of dragon screw leg whips from MRB. Now perhaps maybe looking sharpshooter. He attempted this hold earlier, but it was unsuccessful. Rose got a hold of that bad arm. Able to use that compromised arm to counter, and again, wrenching away with that Fujiwara armbar. Blais rolled her onto her back to break that hold. Her shoulders were down. MRB hits the brain buster. Nixon and Taylor looking to get involved. Drop kick takes them both out, at least for the time being. Hooks the leg. Rose able to kick out at 2. Nixon and Taylor too close for comfort, in my opinion. Blais again, looking for that sharpshooter, able to turn her over. Nixon in the ring, over the top, down to the floor. Now looking to take out Taylor. You see Rose distracting the official, discussing a potential knee injury. I think she's just feigning that knee injury so her boys can do the damage, but MRB taking out both. Big kick to the side of the head to Rose. Michael Richard Blais. SIE moonsault takes out Taylor and Nixon on the floor. Michael Richard Blais doing everything he can to hold on to that challenge championship. Rose climbing up to the top rope. MRB on the apron to meet her, caught her right hand, sent him back down to the floor. Rose takes out everybody. Collateral damage on her partners, but I think they were just making sure Blais didn't have anywhere to go. Nixon and Taylor looking to bring the carcass of Michael Richard Blais back inside the squared circle. Rose can smell that LPW Challenge Championship. Oh, MRB inside cradle, and MRB gets the win. Great. Amazing ring presence from Blais, but he's going to pay for it now. MRB getting laid out by Rose and her two thorns, Nate Nixon, William Taylor. Blais trying to fight. LPW Championship title belt right between the eyes. And they may not have won the battle, but they might have won the war. As she's calling on her pit bulls to attack. Crowe appearing on the stage. coming to the aid of his clandestine society stablemate.
Where have you been? Where have you been?
I mean, the crowd are asking questions I think that need to be asked.
Help your brother! Come on! What are you doing?
Nixon and Taylor.
Super fuck
Oh, man. The bones picked clean by Taylor, Nixon,
Help me out.
and Rose. And now Stephen Crowe coming to check on the condition of his brother after that hellacious beating.
I've been told by my therapist to stop doing this, but can someone grab me a beer to deal with my problems? Most importantly, you know what? I think I can make this work in a couple of different ways. If Big Bad Boris is still at the commentary table, is he already down here?
He's gone. I don't know.
What the fuck? Can somebody get me a beverage?
Andre's Bartown!
No!
Andre's Bartown! Andre's Bartown! Andre's Bartown!
I call this a split crowd, but it seems like you're the only individual inhibiting me from dealing with my problems in a way that has been deemed unhealthy.
Healthy coping! Healthy coping! Healthy
I want to stress once again, please make sure you get home safe, be responsible, but I think my therapist is a liar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get my own beer because... One more for D, who friggin' rocks! I'm going to go and deal with my problems in a proactive, healthy way. I am gaslighting myself into believing that gaslighting is not real. That's not. That's a meta joke. That's for all the fans in the front row. Thank you. The crowd goes mild. I am going to go and enjoy this in the back because I am going to welcome someone to the ring right now who, oddly enough, paid for some advertising time during this here show. So, ladies, gentlemen, friends beyond the binary, please welcome to the ring, Big Bad Boris.
I am
are you having a good time? Brian, are you having a good time? All right, I'm not going to take up much of your time, but I need you guys to help me out with something. No, you guys are going to sell meat. August 11th, out in Ontario, Mystery Wrestling, Evil Uno, they are doing a record-smashing, for charity, 24-hour wrestling match. Now, you guys know that I have a history of calling very long matches. I called Michael Richard Blais's 8-hour match. So I want to send this out, with your help, to Evil Uno. I would like to offer my services to call that match. Wait. I don't want to call an hour. I don't want to call 5 hours. I don't want to call 12 hours. I don't want to call 16 hours. I want to call the entire 24 hours. So get on your social medias and hit up Evil Uno and our great friends over Mystery Wrestling for this great charity and tell them that I am available for 24 hours. We've got a lot more great wrestling to come. We are going to go to intermission. Grab yourself a beverage. We've got T.Y. Jackson and Rich King coming up. So much more. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I guess we're not going to get the introduction from Spencer Love to the second half of LPW 39. Do me a favor, everybody out here who's watching right now, if you saw what happened, went down before intermission, I know this is very self-serving, but hit up Evil Uno on the Twitter machine and tell them I want to call 24 hours. Now let's hear what this nonsense is.
I can't even hear you. Shut up. All right, listen up, idiots. No, you're not part of the show. Shut up. I've seen who you cheer. Anyways, before I hand the microphone over to my client, Rich King, I just... I just want to address the jack in the room, the elephant in the room. You're on the page this month, correct? You're a team player? Come on.
Yes, Mr. Archer.
Yes, Mr. Archer. You are a team player tonight. And if anything happens that you aren't, Jack, I will take this contract, your contract, and you see this little clause right here? It says if this contract has been destroyed, you cannot be reinstated. So this is the be-all, end-all, and if anything happens tonight that you get in the way of what we're working on, Jack, if we have any hiccups like last time, I will burn this contract and you will be gone from LPW forever. Do you understand?
Yes, Mr. Archer.
Yes. You're booing me? You're booing me? After all I've done for you, after all I did for you last month.
Look at the shirt he's wearing.
You know what? I did you all
Gross.
such a favor that Lumberjack Larry isn't even here tonight because of me. You know what? Actually, production team. I believe you have a video from last month. For all the people who didn't see it.
Let's see IMAX theaters that project just the new ring.
No? You've been thinking about that all month, haven't you?
Kick the projector guy's ass. 2 minutes.
That's so these idiots in production seem to have lost the video of what happened to Lumberjack Blair, but let me give you a clear indication. Last month after the show, he was taking down the ring like a peasant. So I took it upon myself to slam his neck against the boards under this ring.
After you ran away from him?
So thankfully, he won't be here for the foreseeable future. And unfortunately, I have to do the exact same thing here tonight to somebody that you all call your champion. Somebody who was my best friend until he turned his back, until he challenged me to this fight tonight. So T.Y. Jackson. T.Y. Jackson, unless you smarten up, you're next.
Stern words from the man from the Yukon, Rich King, as we await his opponent, T.Y. Jackson. This is something that's been brewing for months, and it finally came to a head at the end of last month's live event, and now these two are going to tangle. I mean, I think back to LPW history, the Rads. Were one of, if not the tightest units in Love Pro Wrestling. And sadly now it seems like a lifetime ago. T.Y. staring daggers at Rich King. And this very much right now in the room feels like the calm before the storm, because I know these two want to tear each other apart. Thank you again for joining us for the second half of LPW 39 here live on IWTV or wherever you may find us. My name is Big Bad Boris. We have 3 more bouts to go, including this one. Of course, our main event, tag team titles on the line.
In the ring, and accompanied by Thaddeus III. And Jack. Weighing at 190 pounds, he is the king of the North, Rich King.
You have to wonder what's going through the mind of Ben Ullman. Of course, he'll call this one down the middle, but he was very much a part of the Rads and their success as the fans rallying, showing T.Y. some love.
Don't listen to them. That's the problem that keeps happening, is you guys keep listening to these idiots. Touch my tip if you want.
I feel like those days might be long gone, but perhaps not. T.Y. looks a little conflicted. Or perhaps he doesn't.
That's your brother.
And we are off and running in the second half of LPW 39. Up and over goes Rich King. Nice arm drag to escape that waistlock. Hard knife edge chop sends TY into the ropes. Irish whip. Ducks that clothesline, a little bit of misdirection. Speed and quickness is the name of the game for T.Y. Jackson. Head scissors takes King across the ring. Single leg drop kick. And a flurry of offense early on. King back up to his feet again. Swinging for the fences, but not successful. Sliding clothesline from Jackson up to his feet. And everything going the way of T.Y. Jackson early on. Into the loving arms of Thaddeus Archer III, as you see. Ringside fans scurrying. They know what's coming. T.Y. Jackson. Big dive, nobody home. T.Y. hit the chairs and the floor. That was gross and violent. My God. There is movement from T.Y. Jackson. Rich King. Calm, cool, and collected. A sizable unforced error in the favor of Rich King, and now he can begin the attempted dissection of T.Y. Jackson.
T.Y. just apologize to him.
Back inside the ring, and look at confidence just oozing out of Rich King as he hits that DDT. Skull first. Into the canvas, hooking the leg. Oh, but T.Y. able to kick out, but look at Rich King. You can't ruffle his feathers. Part of the reason he is so dangerous is he maintains that even keel, that focus.
Look at him! All these people, T.Y. All these people! Line up for them, hey!
Driving that knee in between the shoulder blades.
Need for them, Hank.
They don't care about you, T.Y.
Continually running his mouth in the ear head games as he drives those knees into the back of his former ally. T.Y. in the corner now, blatant choke, stomping on the throat. Still to come, LPW Grand Champion, who we saw earlier on tonight. Stephen Crowe, non-title match against the returning Ginha, as well as our main event, tag team titles on the line. Lira defending against the Short Kings. Double pump on the drop kick. Right into the mush of Jackson.
Give up, T.Y. Give up just like all these people are going to give up
T.Y. able
on
to
you.
kick out of that pinning combination, but the energy being drained out, now locking in that Cobra clutch with the body scissors. Ben Owen in position to see if T.Y. wants to tap out. He is miles away from the ropes, and with that body scissors, it makes it so hard to get any kind of movement anywhere. T.Y. trying to use the lower part of his body for momentum to get back to his feet. Popping in those elbows, trying to create separation. Man, right on the back of his head. Hooking the leg. T.Y. again kicking out. And that even keel of Rich King being tested right now. T.Y. showing a lot of wherewithal, but he has been on the receiving end.
Frickin' go!
And now mocking Lumberjack Larry Woods. If you checked out Love Pro Wrestling social media, as you saw the attack he mentioned earlier on, now going for the saw line. Just rudely disrespectful. T.Y. able to fire in a couple of forearms, knocking King back on his heels. Repeated forearms to the jaw, charging the ropes, but cut down by the King of the North.
He's done. Come on, Rich. He asked for it. You wanted it.
Rich King snuffing out that comeback attempt from T.Y. Jackson.
For the King!
And he might be looking for that final death blow for T.Y. Jackson.
To be over. I'm the star of this, not you!
Butterflying the arms. Jackson, you can see, trying to get the arms free, using that power, able to spin out. Series of kicks. Ooh, caught him coming back around again. Staggers King to the corner. T.Y. charging in, sidestepped. T.Y. sidesteps. Scrambling up to that top rope. Jackson very comfortable, high risk. Goes for that eclipse. We've seen him win a lot of matches. Not this time for T.Y. Jackson. That could definitely stall the momentum of King. T.Y. looking to this packed rec room for inspiration. Jackson again, going to that high rent district. King charged that corner. Jackson up and over. Caught that boot coming in. Jackson able to go behind. Oh man. Great control of the body and strength. Cuts Jackson down, hooking the leg. This could be it. Jackson kicking out at 2. He can't take much more punishment. We knew King would bring his A game.
Come on, T.Y., I'll give you a towel. Give up.
King of the North looking to continue the onslaught, trying to lock on submission. T.Y. trying to use that leg strength to kick his way free. Shoved into the corner. T.Y. charging in. King able to avoid impact. Oh, that knee was right on target. Jackson might be out. Fired off. Able to go up, but landed right on the shoulders. Fireman's carry position for Rich King.
It's over!
Sits out. And it may indeed be over. 2. Oh, man.
What? Rich, did you win?
King visibly frustrated, that stoic nature being replaced by some frustration at not being able to put T.Y. Jackson away. King looking for that death
One
blow.
more time. Let's get this finished.
Perhaps an angle slam. T.Y. able to land on his feet. Body scissors, shoulders down. King escaping it too, but right into that super kick right on the jaw. A second. Caught him flush. And now King might be out on his feet. The wheels are turning inside the face. The head of T.Y. Jackson, another super kick lands. Rich King crumbles down to the canvas. Jackson positioning the body of King all the way up to the top. Swanton bomb on target. Oh, Jack Pride. He pulled referee. He pulled Judge Ben Ullman out of the ring before the 3 count. T.Y. hit that senton on the top. What is he doing here? Dean Richtor got a hold of T.Y. Referee dealing with Jack Pride. Richtor just planted T.Y. Jackson. And Ben Ullman has no idea what the hell's going on. Butterflies the arm. Lance.
This is just hair envy.
T.Y. Jackson in the center of the ring. And Rich King's roll continues. But I want to know what Dean Richtor has to do with all this. Oh, man. Thaddeus Archer is shaking the hand of Dean Richtor. Rich King standing tall, victorious in the ring. This whole thing stinks from the head down. An embrace from Dean Richtor and Rich King. T.Y. lays defeated in the ring. And that is not a pretty picture. Quite frankly, if you're T.Y. Jackson or anybody else on the Love Pro Wrestling roster. Look at Thaddeus slithering like a slug back to the locker room. And we got more questions than answers after that one. One of the questions being, where does T.Y. Jackson go from here? I mean, Stephen Crowe is slated for our next matchup if my format is correct. Not waiting. Not waiting for T.Y. to vacate the ring. Here comes your reigning Love Pro Wrestling Grand Champion, the Rhinestone Cowboy, Stephen Crowe. Maybe things just went from bad to worse for T.Y. Jackson. Crowe slated to have a non-title matchup with Ginha. Stephen Crowe has just been on another level of confidence, aggression, since becoming LPW Grand Champion.
Cut some music.
Why are you never on time?
T.Y. Oh, T.Y. You pathetic loser. You just can never, ever do it. Couldn't beat me? Damn, you couldn't even beat Rich King. Come on, man. T.Y., you and all these damn fans just need to realize you are not champion material.
This is the last thing that T.Y. needs to hear right now.
And you never will be.
T.Y. for champ! T.Y. for champ! T.Y. for champ! T.Y. for champ! T.Y. for champ!
You always have been, and you always will be, a pathetic loser. Now get out of my ring! Get out of my ring!
T.Y. slowly making his way to the locker room. You have to wonder what's going through the head of that young man. As we await the arrival, the returning Ginha came up short in his LPW debut a few months ago against Michael Richard Blais.
Currently in the ring,
Ginha, 15-year pro across the United States, United Kingdom, hybrid British and lucha style, but likes a little bit of hardcore deathmatch as well, which makes him very well-rounded, very, very dangerous.
Currently in the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Representing the Clandestine Society, he is the Rhinestone Cowboy,
Stephen Crowe tried to get the jump on Ginha. He was ready, done his homework. He's already tangled with one member of the Clandestine Society. He knows what they are all about.
He's just Steven. He's just Steven.
Side headlock taken by our LPW Grand Champion. Ginha said he has spent 15 years perfecting the art of British strong style. Crowe taking control of that left arm. You have to feel for T.Y. Jackson. Going through what he went through in that match, losing in that way, and then having to listen to Stephen Crowe tear him down verbally. Nice arm drag from Ginha. Make it two. Beautiful head scissor sends Crowe into the corner. Japanese style arm drag. Controlling that left arm. Earlier tonight, we saw Michael Richard Blais retain. Oh, man. Small joint manipulation from Ginha. We saw Michael Richard Blais retain the LPW Challenge Championship by the skin of his teeth. Stephen Crowe wanted no part of that high flying of Ginha. He wanted to do some flying of his own. Bouncing the skull off of that ring apron. Stalking Ginha on the floor.
4.
Still to come, our main event. Lira currently enjoying their second LPW Tag Team Championship reign. As Ginha and Stephen Crowe take a tour. I can't see exactly what's going on. I hear a lot of screaming. That can't be good. Ginha turning the tables, lighting up the chest of Crowe with those chops. Looking to drag the LPW Grand Champion back to the ringside area, but again, his skull repeatedly bounced off the canvas. I talked earlier about that aggressive side of Crowe that's come more into focus since becoming LPW Grand Champion. Ginha put the brakes on that DDT. Vertical suplex to the champ. Now looking to follow up. Ginha's having a good time in there. Why not? Crowe able to escape. Hit that running knee in the corner. Stephen Crowe uses his knees for a lot of his offense. Chop across the chest, man. And now just stomping away, nothing pretty about that. Fired off into the buckle. Stephen Crowe calling his shot. Charges in, but caught the elbow. Ginha very comfortable up on those ropes. Crowe sidestepped that missile drop kick. Butterflies the arms into that backbreaker. Huge piece of Stephen Crowe's offense. 2 count only, but damage definitely done. If you live here locally in the Edmonton area, love pro wrestling, to be part of the Purple City Music Festival, mark that on your calendars. Search up Purple City Music Festival on your favorite social medias. You can see where you can find us. Just looking for that twisted fisherman suplex. Ginha wanted no part of it. Scooped and slam. Beautiful twisting elbow drop. Crowe able to escape it too. Again, for everything Love Pro Wrestling, visit us on social media at Love Wrestling CA. Or point your browser to lovewrestling.ca. Oh man. Went to the eyes. Ben Oman didn't see it. Stephen Crowe, very adept at cutting corners. LoveWrestling.ca, you can see everything involving Love or LPW, as well as our media wing as well, covering the entire world of professional wrestling. Ginha looking to get back vertical. Crowe with the choke over the middle rope, taking every bit of that 5 seconds he can. Crowe just loves the hate from the crowd, loves to feed off the hate of the fans. Little two-step action. There's a step from Ginha up on that middle rope. There's that European dropkick from the middle he was looking for earlier. This time on target, looking to follow up. Crowe avoiding the impact. Clubbing away. Stacking Ginha up in the corner. And if you've been following Stephen Crowe, you know what comes next. Driving those knees into that rib area, going for the cover. Ginha able to kick out at 2. Crowe is rattled. Title is not on the line, but Stephen Crowe does not want a loss on his record. Title match or not. Crowe refocusing his energy. Ginha up to his feet, roaring elbow sends him right back down to the mat.
This all you got? He's got more.
Ginha again, looking to get vertical. Right hand from Crowe. Series of kicks. Stephen Crowe, everything hitting right now. Oh, that clothesline definitely hitting. Second win from Ginha. There's a receipt. Thank you for shopping. Muscles up. The LPW Grand Champion sits out. Oh, man, that was very close. Very close indeed, but Ginha looking to keep the pressure on. He knows if he can score a big win here, that's going to put him at the front of the line for a title shot. Crowe up to his feet, but he's wobbly. Oh, avoided that kick. Glancing pump kick from Crowe, charging the ropes. Club to the back of the head, going to hook that leg again. 2 count only, says Judge Ben Omen. And Crowe, every minute he can put Ginha away, becoming just a little bit more unhinged. Stephen Crowe calling for the good, the bad, and the ugly. Ginha able to escape the clutches, caught him with an elbow. Oh, man. Snapmares him over. Ginha up to that middle rope. Looking to go high risk. Moonsault, but nothing but canvas. Crowe looking to take advantage. Flipping pile driver. Spiked him right on his head. Crowe unable to follow up as fast as he would like. Charging in. Oh, got caught up in the fireman's carry. Going to the eye holes of that mask. I think he might be trying to undo that mask or take that mask off. Oh, man. Kick on target sends Crowe into the ropes. Ginha perhaps. momentum pulled him into the ropes. Got a hold of that leg, spins out. Is that going to be enough? Hooks the leg. And Stephen Crowe with a big win. The Rhinestone Cowboy, Stephen Crowe, continuing to build momentum in his LPW Grand Championship reign. Whoa, what is this all about?
I understand how disappointing it must be to not have the real Grand Champion there. But after last month, when I felt that championship hit the back of my skull, I decided that I needed to take a little bit of a break. You know, Steven, he doesn't deserve to have the real Grand Champion there. And frankly, neither do any of the LPW fans. I think they need to learn to acknowledge what they have by missing it. So I've decided to pursue some other opportunities, but don't worry, I'll be back at the end of August for LPW 40. That is, if you fans take notice of what you are missing. And Steven, sweet, keep looking over that shoulder. Revenge is sweet.
Zoe Sager, the self-proclaimed real LPW Grand Champion, interrupting the video celebration. Or I'm sorry, interrupting the celebration Stephen Crowe was enjoying after defeating Ginha. Stephen Crowe and Zoe Sager are on an absolute collision course to determine who is the real LPW Grand Champion. Right now it's the Rhinestone Cowboy standing tall as we get set for our main event.
Friends, family, wrestling fans, I'm going to admit a mistake I made. I forgot that there weren't stairs. Over here on the side, I'm wearing my tightest jeans. She said, you know what, I appreciate that, but you were kind enough to come and support us, so I'm not going to step on your knee. That seems like kind of a dick move to be an elephant with it. So, friends, I am going to attempt to step up without stairs.
All right, let's see. Can we get a camera on this? I want to see. All right, here we go. Those jeans are pretty snug. I don't know, man.
Let me stretch first.
All right, that's not something I need to see on a Friday night. All right, here we go. No stairs onto the stage. Spencer Love.
Oh my God. In a complete
like a young, spry Simone Biles.
unrelated note, I was asked to buy some time. And so, bought some time. Do you guys want me to completely pontificate in a bit, or can I like give some shout outs to the wonderful people supporting us tonight and do like the quick little... Well, hold on, I'm still gonna... I will do it, fan in the front row. Fuck yeah, this guy. Now, here's what we're gonna do. Can we all compromise? I'm gonna ask like 7 favors of you guys, so let's track this, okay? Boris!
Yo!
Start your timer. I was told I need to buy 3 minutes.
Okay, hang on.
3 minutes of playtime. Shout out to Big Bad Boris as the clock starts.
Go!
Brother, you're buying me 2 minutes and 50 seconds if that's the title of my sex tape. Are you including the crying? Anyways.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank y'all for being here, and thanks to all of you. Whether it's the millions, y'all are such great human beings. Tune in on IWTV tonight. One more huge shout out for Big Bad Boris. the audible chocolate of Love Pro Wrestling.
Thank you very much. Tell Evil Uno that.
One more and a huge hell yeah to the folks at the Rec Room South Edmonton. We wouldn't have been here for the last 3.5 years if it wasn't for wonderful people having our backs, allowing Love Pro in here for Love Pro Wrestling. Fuck 40, you guys next month. Ain't that wild?
Guys at the Rec Room here, all the staff and everybody are fabulous people.
I'm going to offer a suggestion as someone who used to sit in the front row for the Prairie Wrestling Alliance, of which, of course, Big Bad Boris is a Hall of Famer for. But I would go with LPW or LPW, something along those lines. The W, it enunciates. I bought myself. One more for the Rec Room, but again, one more for the wonderful individuals, the terrific individuals, the fantastic individuals.
Spencer, you got a minute and a half to go, Spencer. You said 3 minutes, you got a minute and a half to go.
I literally, dude, I was going to make a gimmick out of the fact I had a second one. What the fuck is this?
I am everywhere, Evil Uno. I am all things to all people.
Hire this man, Evil Uno!
Hashtag We Want Boris is what we've decided to go with. So hit up the hashtag We Want Boris.
Have you ever owned a business and then still be surprised because you just watched that?
You got 1 more minute to go, Spencer. I'll shut up now.
Brother, hell yeah! It's fuck that. That sounds good. A huge one for the Rec Room South Edmonton Common. A big one for Alley Cat. A big one for our Brainbuster Brew, and a big one for our delightful yet satisfying Alley Cat Jack and Juicy Grapefruit Lager. Guys, I have a minute left. I've got a minute left. Come on, let me get this one out.
30 seconds!
I know you're helping me, but now I've only got about 45 seconds left. A huge one for Armor, Alloy, Wheel, and Repair. A huge one for the 33 Fund. And a huge one for each and every one of you who chose to come out and support the best of the best in Edmontonian, in Canadian, in Albertan professional wrestling. Ryan, can I get a yes, chef?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
We're kicking here in Edmonton. There's a reason this place has become an international hotbed for professional wrestling. And there's a reason I'm going to get down to goddamn business before I talk to you guys for a little bit. Boris, I believe I was about 3 minutes and 12 seconds.
No, it was like 3:08. You were good. You're good.
The following contest is your main event!
I'm either fired or getting a raise. I'm not sure which one.
Scheduled for one fall. Refereed by PWA Hall of Famer Mike the Fitzpatrick. And it's for the Love Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Hit the music, Mike.
We've had a lot of fun over the past couple of minutes, but now it's time to get down to the business of the LPW Tag Team Championships. The Short Kings have been through a lot to get to this point. They were off the same page. They were on the same page. They won a lot of matches and earned this title opportunity. Lira said they wanted the best.
Let's go, baby. I'm over it.
The Short Kings earned this championship opportunity after a huge win over Sinner and Saint last month. Sinner and Saint saying co-signing this championship opportunity. And look at the Short Kings. Do they look like they're ready or what? The thickness, Reed Matthews, former LPW Grand Champion, Mars the Specialist. Sporting the brand new Short Kings t-shirt, I might add. have had a stranglehold on the LPW tag team titles for quite some time. Their second reign. Jacked and Juicy is not just a t-shirt, it's a lifestyle. These guys are living it.
Everybody knows this is what you came to see. A little bit of champions for long
Akbar Shabazz, the son of Kosovo, Bayrak Garani, Lira. This is going to be the most serious test yet of their second reign as LPW Tag Team Champions. Michael the Fitzpatrick holding aloft what it's all about in our main event, the LPW Tag Team titles. The Jacked and Juicy line of merchandise is literally flying off the shelves, and I'm not even joking, I'm not hyperbolizing. Mars the Specialist looking to start for the challengers. Bayrak Garani looking to start for Lira as our main event set to get underway. Tag team titles on the line. I want to take a quick moment to thank all of our amazing sponsors that help make Love Pro Wrestling what it is. Kuma Outdoor Gear, the fine folks at the Buckingham Alley Cat who make all the fine Brainbuster Brews and Lira, Jacked and Juicy Beer, Anthem Tattoo, Holiday Inn Express and Sweets, Fusion, McGinnis Law. We might need McGinnis Law tonight before this is all said and done. Allied Wheel Repair, Beauty Gimmicks. You want to look good, go to Beauty Gimmicks. Plant Life Cannabis and Planet Fitness. And of course, I want to thank you. Your entertainment dollar is in very high demand, not just by all the amazing professional wrestling around the world, around the country, but by everything else. So we thank you and appreciate you spending your Friday night and your entertainment dollars with us here at Love Pro Wrestling. That being said, let's get down to business. As I mentioned, Mars the Specialist, a former Love Pro Wrestling Grand Champion. He's used to giving up some size. Bayrak Garani, quite frankly, used to being the one with the size advantage as he takes control of that left arm. There's the tag. Sheik Akbar Shabazz now legal. Shabazz now set to tangle with the Crimson Lion. Mars the Specialist. Collar and elbow. Side headlock taken by Shabazz. Mars able to shove him off into the ropes. Big tackle from Sheik Akbar Shabazz. Nice leapfrog. Up onto the shoulders, maybe looking for that NDE. Garani saw it coming, was able to make the tag. Got that big boot up. Now firing in forearms to the chin. And wisely hurling the Crimson Lion back into their corner. Oh man. The Jessica Biel hurling Mars into his corner, making the tag. And it's about to get a little thick all up in here. thickness. Reed Matthews ready to tangle with Bayrak Garani. Oh, I think Shabazz wants a shot at the thickness. Center of the ring. Locking horns. Reed using that low center of gravity to back Shabazz into the corner. Clean break. You don't see that too often. Anywhere, ever in life. Side headlock taken from the thickness, controlling that left arm. Don't sleep on the technical ability of Shabazz, and don't sleep on the quickness of the thickness. Shoves Matthews off, big shoulder tackle. Runs right through one half of the LPW Tag Team Champions. Nice deep drop. Oh, he caught him. He was trying to go for an inverted atomic drop, and Shabazz able to avoid the impact. And he's trying for the BL, but the thickness just too thick. Reed Matthews hurling Sheikh Akbar Shabazz across the ring. Irish whip reversed by Shabazz. Sends Matthews into the buckle. Ooh, ran right to the point of the elbow. And now the Sheik just clubbing away. Those European uppercuts are a specialty. Fire him off to the opposite corner, charging in. Right on target, literally pillar to post. Goes Reed Matthews. Sheikh Akbar Shabazz laying in those running European uppercuts. Matthews down to one knee. Able to standing switch. With Shabazz holding onto that top rope. Low bridged out onto the apron. Ooh, hard right. Sends Matthews down to the floor. What is this? Oh, Cheeky was going to fly but got cut off. And now, both Short Kings hurled down to the floor. Sheikh Akbar Shabazz up and over the top. Down to the floor. Air Shabazz takes out both Short Kings. That's one of the damnedest things I've ever seen. Mars the specialist back in. Shabazz going for the cover. Able to get the shoulder up, but there's not a lot behind it. Shabazz calling for the end. Might have been setting up for that red rum, but Reed Matthews coming to the aid of his partner. Matthews and Mars the specialist discussing strategy on the stage. Looks like they're ready to get back in this. Mars firing himself up as he's going to lock horns again with the son of Kosovo. Bayrak Garani takes that side headlock. Top wrist lock into the side headlock of his own. Shoved off. Wrist control, nicely done. Drop toe hold, but Garani put the brakes on. Nice move to take the other leg. Rolling through. Tying them all kinds of ways. Garani didn't know whether he was coming or going. Ducked that clothesline. There was a tag made to Reed Matthews, and he runs over. Bayrat Garani sends Shabazz into the corner. Scoops up the big man. Oh, but he'll get his feet back under him. Tag in to Shabazz. He's going to try the scoop slam on Reed Matthews, but the thickness just too thick.
Oh yeah! Watch this!
Shabazz, every ounce of strength. 2. Reed Matthews, the thickness, not just a clever nickname like the Shitty Beatles. Scoop and slam down, that's how you do it. Tag into the Crimson line, maybe some tandem offense from the Short Kings. Another scoop slam. Bayrat Garani saving the bacon of Sheik Akbar Shabazz. And it's looking like the Crimson Line going airborne. Oh, but he got caught. Got caught by Lira. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, Lira just hurled the Crimson Lion at Reed Matthews like a human battering ram. Good God. Matthews sent into the second row of chairs. Shabazz rocking the jaw of Reed Matthews with those right hands. Did he just hit him with a purse? Is that what that was? Oh boy. Lira teaming up on Reed Matthews as Shabazz wisely resets that 10 count so they can keep the abuse going on the outside.
You gotta be, you can't just be juicy as people like to.
Head first off the ring apron. Again, Shabazz resetting that count. While Garani puts the hurt. Oh man, big elbow from Sheik Akbar Shabazz. Things are not looking good for the Short Kings. Matthews back inside the ring, but right back out onto the stage. And now Lira are going to combine their efforts onto Mars the Specialist after a short commercial for the Jacked and Juicy Grapefruit Ale. Available at finer Love Pro Wrestling events everywhere. Double whip into the steel ring post. And the LPW Tag Team Champions have things well in hand at this point in our main event, LPW 39. What is going on with Reed Matthews? Reed Matthews, speaking of human battering rams, jumped over the fans and took out both members of the Tag Team Champions. This is madness. How bad do the Short Kings want those titles? Now the Short Kings combining offense. Don't break the venue. Hurling Garanti into that wall now. Focusing up on Sheik Akbar Shabazz. Tandem offense, big senton backsplash for the exclamation point. We could have new champs right here. Shabazz showing the wherewithal to get that shoulder up. Waist control, sending Sheik into their corner. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where the hell Bayrat Garanti is, but right now Shabazz at the mercy of the Kings. Ooh, man, big shoulder right into the corner, right into the rib area. Sheik Akbar Shabazz. Cannonball as only the thickness can. And again, we could have new champs. Oh man, Shabazz showing some grit, kicking out. Garanti back up on the apron, but he's hurting. I mean, quite frankly, all four of these guys are hurting. But it's all in the name of walking out LPW 39 as tag team champions. Shabazz trapped in enemy territory. Tag to the Crimson line, and again, Short Kings will come. Oh, I thought they were going to combine their efforts, but just switching out to try to keep the freshest man they can in the ring. Drop kick from Mars the Specialist. Again, Shabazz kicking out. Shabazz absorbing a substantial amount of punishment from the Short Kings. Mars again wisely bringing Shabazz back to their corner. Tag to the thickness, Reed Matthews. As they look to combine their efforts. Oh, Shabazz, back body drop. Took out both members of the Short Kings. It might be now or never for Shabazz to make the tag. I'm not sure if he knows what corner to go to. Shabazz trying to make his way to Garanti. He makes the tag. Here comes the son of Kosovo. A vertical leap on a man that size. Very impressive. Got caught by the Specialist. Fired into the buckle. Oh, he caught. Reed Matthews using his back as a springboard. Over the top, onto the apron. Kick on target. Kick on target for Matthews as well. Bayrat trying to do a great job of handling both Short Kings. Big crossbody takes them both out. Bayrat Garanti is in control. Reversing the whip into the buckle. Charging the ropes. Big clothesline. Head over heels. Goes the Crimson Lion. Rolling out to the floor. Now Garanti can focus his efforts on Matthews. Up on the shoulders. And sidewalk slam. Thunderous. 2. Now it's time for Reed Matthews to see what he's made of, absorb those blows and still kick out. All those tiny bones in that hand. Man. I mean, that's a wise move. If you're Bayrat Garani to try to crush as many bones in that hand as you can. There's the tag. Shabazz now legal. Scoop and slam of the big man.
He's too jacked, he's too juicy.
With that slingshot shoulder roll. Hooks both legs. Reed Matthews still wants to fight. Still wants to become tag team champion. Vertical suplex, muscling over the thickness. Nothing pretty about that. Weight down across the sternum of Reed Matthews, and the pendulum has swung back in favor of the tag team champions. Muscled up onto the shoulders of Sheik Akbar Shabazz. Oh, Matthews able to wrap the arms and the legs around that top rope. Shabazz firing in rights. But Reed now kind of laid across that top rope. Reed Matthews in a very, very precarious position. Shabazz following him up onto that middle rope. Oh, man. Could be looking for that inverted superplex. If Shabazz can make the pin, this one might be over. 2. Oh, wow. Reed Matthews kicking out of the inverted superplex. And Shabazz's face says it all as he keeps his body between the two short kings. Charging the corner with that European uppercut. Oh, no water in the pool that time, nothing but turnbuckle. Matthews trying to get to the corner. Oh, got a hold of that waistband. Anything to keep him from gaining ground. Oh, leaping enziguri from Matthews. I don't know if Shabazz knows what planet he's on right now. And it may be whoever makes the tag first is going to have the advantage. Reed Matthews makes the tag, as does Shabazz. Hard right hands. Oh, Garani put the brakes on, springing off that bottom rope. Athletic, right down to the very end is Reed Matthews. Mars the specialist. Sorry. Bass knocked off the apron. Oh, enziguri right in the back of the head. That rung his bell. Spaghetti legs is Garani. And a leaping uppercut of his own. Big dive onto Shabazz on the floor. And Mars the specialist is going to try to do it all himself. Big European drop kick off the top on target. And we could be moments away from new LPW Tag Team Champions. Muscling up the big man onto the shoulders. Sits out. Oh, man. fraction of a second from winning the gold. What a matchup here in our main event for the tag team titles. Love Pro Wrestling 39. And Reed Matthews attempting to get back up on the apron as Mars the Specialist once again muscles up Bayrak Garani. Garani elbowing his way to freedom. Rolls him up, shoulders down. Hard kick to the inside of the knee. Cuts Mars down, able to go behind. Ripcord, oh man. Now Garani with Mars, but Mars gets his legs underneath him. There's the tag. I'm not sure if Garani is aware that Matthews made the tag. Oh, I bet he is now. Quick tag back to Mars the Specialist. Down across the knees. New champions. Oh, Shabazz could feel those titles slipping away. Matthews dumped to the outside. Shabazz dumped to the outside. Rolling up, Garani, shoulders down. Caught him with an uppercut. Oh, he flipped him over into that Mars bar. Got that Mars bar locked in. Reed Matthews on the back of Shabazz. Meanwhile, that Mars bar wrenching away on the shoulder of the elbow of Bayrak Garani. Is Garani gonna tap, reaching for that bottom rope? Shabazz muscling up. Reed Matthews is dropping him on the pile to break up that submission attempt. And these four guys leaving it all in the squared circle. I agree. Body strewn throughout the squared circle. Mars the Specialist using the ropes to get back to his feet, as is Bayrak Garani. Duck that big leg lariat. Trying to pick him up in that inverted fireman's carry, just couldn't muscle him up. Tried again, but unsuccessful. Shoved into the corner, there's the tag. Again, Reed Matthews is legal. Spiked him head first. There's a kick for Shabazz, sending him off down to the floor. Reed Matthews. Mars the Specialist sizing up. Oh, Garani got out of the way. All the skulls knocked together of the Short Kings. There's the tag. I believe Shabazz now legal. Shabazz with a hold of Matthews. Garani with Mars the Specialist. Over goes Garani. Shabazz driven into the buckle. And they're going to concentrate their efforts on Garani. Up to his feet with the double goozle. Hands off one to Shabazz. Pair of thunderous choke slams by the champions. A pair of covers. Two. And a pair of kickouts. These guys could go all night. There's the tag to the son of Kosovo. Gorani all the way up to the top. Pulling out all the stops to retain the titles. They might be looking for that red rum. If Shabazz can muscle up, Reed Matthews unable to do so. Just about took out his own partner. Up onto the shoulders. Planted in the middle of the ring. Another shot to Shabazz sends him crumbling down. Tag into the crimson line. Reed going up top. Mars also going up top. Oh man. Oh, Shabazz sending Matthews into that top rope. Moonsault. Able to roll through, but shoved into that big leg lariat. Tag to the Sheik. Up on the shoulder, down on the knee. Spine on the pine from Sheik Akbar Shabazz. Again, Lira looking for that red rum. Red rum on Mars, the specialist. Oh, and Reed Matthews in the nick of time. Or that would have been it for their chances of becoming LPW Tag Team Champions.
Is that all you got?
Matthews unloading on both members of Lira. Oh man. Roaring elbow rocks the jaw. Big boot from Gorani. Takes Matthews down to the canvas. Now Lira isolating. Mars, the specialist, up on the shoulder. Oh, able to get to the corner. He made the tag. Buckle bomb, but he's not legal. Reed Matthews is. And I think they're about to learn. Oh. Caught in the waistlock by Sheik Akbar Shabazz. Into that inverted fireman's carry. Big kick to the back of the skull. Double pin again. Oh. Short King, shoulders up. Shabazz can't believe it. They've literally emptied out the arsenal of both of these teams in the name of the LPW Tag Team titles. Again, looking for that red rum on Reed Matthews. Backed into the corner. Shabazz knocked his partner off his perch. Tremendous show of strength by Reed Matthews at this point in the match, but Gorani holding on to the ankle of Shabazz. Mars breaking the grip. Now he's climbing up onto the top. He's got a hold of Gorani. the specialist standing on the back of Ginha Shabazz and hit that superplex. And the high-low from the Short Kings.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Reed Matthews tagging in. Mars the specialist. And we could be moments away from new tag team champions. Again, Shabazz in the nick of time to break it up. Unbelievable main event for the LPW Tag Team Champions. Lira defending against the Short Kings. I don't know what else to say. Shabazz making his way to his feet, as is Reed Matthews. But all four of these guys got to be running on fumes right now. Over the top, both down to the floor. Oh, hang on a second. Garani, those brass knuckles just clubbed Mars the specialist between the eyes. Mars, how the hell did he kick out of that? Blasted with those brass knuckles. That's inhuman. Garani might be looking for that kick. Reed Matthews cut him off at the pass. Bringing the Crimson Line back to the corner to make the legal tag. Thickness now legal. He's got a hold of Bayrak Garani. Garani able to shift his weight barely and escape that down with the thickness. Seismic toss. Hit on Shabazz. And now Reed looking to go high risk. Standing high atop the rec room in South Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, in the name of becoming LPW Tag Team Champion, Twisting Splash. Oh, Shabazz barely got the knee up enough, and Matthews caught it in the ribs. Reed Matthews pinning Shabazz, but Mars the specialist caught those brass knuckles on the fist of Bayrak Garani. Oh, Shabazz got the shoulders up. And it would appear perhaps that those brass knuckles are out of play, at least for the time being. Mars yanked down to the floor, sent into 2 rows of chairs. Oh, hang on a second. Turns out I spoke too soon. Reed Matthews tasting those brass knuckles. Shabazz looking to set up Matthews for that red rum, but he is spent. Everybody is. Garani up on the top. Red rum on Reed Matthews. And Mars the specialist just couldn't make it in time. Lira's reign continues.
Your winner tonight.
absolute war with the Short Kings in our main event. And their reign atop the tag team division here in Love Pro Wrestling will continue. What a night we've had, Love Pro Wrestling 39. Short Kings back on their feet. Lira extending hands of respect.
One more for your tag team champion.
Lira still your Love Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. After a hard-hitting main event, and it's back to the drawing board for the Short Kings, but they laid it all on the line. Reed Matthews, Mars the Specialist.
One more for the Short Kings!
Oh, man. William Taylor, Nate Nixon, again, getting involved in business that is not theirs. Laying out. Mars the Specialist, you see Rose up on the stage directing traffic. A scramble championship across the back of Reed Matthews. And these three have been involved in just about everything that's gone on tonight.
If you consider just being better, you would need them.
One more shot for the thickness, Reed Matthews. Rose and Nate Nixon, William Taylor. Rose coming up short, barely, in her attempt to become LPW Challenge Champion. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Michael Richard Blais, steel chair in hand. You can see Nate Nixon protecting Rose. He goes after Blais. He's got a hold of that chair. Blais able to duck. Chair kicked into the face of Nasty Nate. Able to avoid that chair shot from Rose. And here comes the Rhinestone Cowboy, Stephen Crowe, and he dispatches Rose onto the stage.
About damn time! About damn time! About damn time! About damn time!
Both members of the Clandestine Society grabbing their respective championships. staring across the ring at the Short Kings. A lot of history there, to say the least. Nixon and Taylor trying to get involved again. Short Kings saw it coming, cut them off at the pass. We've got officials out here.
Keep going.
This is chaos.
Hey! Shut up! Get them back!
The referee's trying to separate the Short Kings and Nixon and Taylor. Well, they got a hold of that Scramble Championship. Surrendering that title back to Rose.
Mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes. But the one mistake I never made, is I never stopped caring about those that really mattered to me. My baby brother, my best friend Taryn from accounting, I didn't stop caring. And the three of you, you made the biggest mistake you could have ever made when you were with Taryn. And then tonight, you tried to do things to me. But I beat you, Rose. I beat you. And I showed you that you were trying to stop the mistake. But there's still the two of you. There's still Nate Nixon and William Taylor. And you know what? I want a piece of the two of you so bad. August 29th, LPW 40. I'm going to do something that's never been done before. I'm going to put this on the line in a tag team match. If either of you can win, if either of you can pin me, and if either of you can pin my partner, or submit us, or anything, whichever one of you does it, you get this.
Wow.
Because I have the best partner a person can ever have. I have my little brother.
Stephen Crowe. Crowe looks less than enthused about this situation.
And LPW 40, God's get the rest of Michael Richard Blais, the LPW Challenge Champion, and your LPW Grand Champion, the Rhinestone Cowboy Stephen Crowe. We will avenge our best friend. And we will. What? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Clandestine society don't appear to be on the same page or even in the same book, in the same library.
to agree with you on something and we can talk about the rest of the shit I didn't like tonight, but you had a good idea for the first time in a long time, Michael Richard Blais. You had a good idea for the first time in a long time, one I like. This is Love Pro Wrestling, right? I'm outside the ring for a lot, but I'm fucking making shit happen here in Alberta, professional wrestling. Right? I don't care, Steven. Don't care. So next month, Michael, hell of an idea. So next month in a tag team match, August 29th, the Challenge Championship is on the line in a tag team matchup. The Clandestine Society, Stephen Crowe, Michael Richard Blais are facing off with Nate Mason and William Till with the Challenge Championship on the line.
Come on, Crowe! Fucking tell him! Let's do it! Unless you're scared!
Careful, brothers!
You trust your brother,
Careful,
right?
brothers! Careful, brothers!
How about you
It will see you next month.
The air is thick here in the rec room at South Edmonton Common as the brothers they're 2 feet apart, but theoretically miles apart. At least that's what it looks like. MRB looking for the embrace from his brother, the Rhinestone Cowboy. Oh, man.
What did you do? He's his own person!
Stay tuned to all of our social medias at Love Wrestling CA, also lovewrestling.ca on your internet browser as we build towards LPW 40, August 29th, right back here on IWTV, right back here in Edmonton. Well, the Rhinestone Cowboys got something to say.
TFA is ashamed of you!
This is my ring, and I'm still your LPW Grand Champion. Now play my damn music.
I mean, I guess that really says it all. Thank you again for spending your Friday night with us at Love Pro Wrestling, edition number 39. For everyone involved in LPW, my name is Big Bad Boris. Good night, everybody.
Let's